My name is David Falaris. I'm the Executive Director of Chesapeake Music. We are a nonprofit based in Easton, Maryland. We are here at Ebenezer Theater at Prager Family Center for the Arts. It's a truly remarkable, stunning venue that was renovated and opened in 2021, and we were actually fortunate enough to be the inaugural opening performance. That was part of our annual Chesapeake Chamber Music Festival. The renovation project all happened prior to my being with Chesapeake Music, and I was not even in the area, but my understanding is that this renovation took place and really was carefully thought through in every aspect. So not just were the carpets and the curtains and the stained glass windows approached with care and attention, but everything with lighting and sound was also of paramount importance. I mean, it is a performance space after all. So I know that Mid-South Audio was consulted and brought in to help create all of the lighting and sound framework and future thinking possibilities of what this performance space would be and could be. Throughout the year, we present probably about a dozen concerts across a wide variety of genres. We're largely based in classical chamber music, but we also extend beyond that into some areas of world music, jazz. In fact, jazz is really fun to talk about because one of the most memorable performances that we've had here took place back in February of this year, 2026. We had the Stephen Philip Harvey Jazz Orchestra here, and this was 19 band members on stage, and it was a huge setup. It was, I think, just about the highest number of performers they've ever fit on stage here. So everything from the production setup to follow through to streaming was all taken care of and handled by Mid-South Audio, and they were absolutely fantastic. Chesapeake Music also holds an internationally renowned chamber music competition every other year. We have 5 or 6 ensembles that come in and compete, and you kind of never know what type of ensemble you're going to get. So what Mid-South Audio has done for us is they've made sure that they understand the differences between making sure a harp trio can be heard the same as a loud and boisterous saxophone quartet. They're kind of completely different ends of the spectrum. And we have been fortunate enough to live stream this actually worldwide. And we had great coverage last year. And Mid-South Audio not only worked with us, but they worked with some of our other professional partners like the Violin Channel, and they even kind of liaised and connected independently to work out all of the specifics of those live streams to make sure everything went out flawlessly. One of the most impressive parts of the daily concert ritual experience with Mid-South Audio is knowing that they've thought about not just what things sound like in performance, but what they sound like in recording, what the post-production aspect is going to look like, because we like to make the most mileage out of our recordings, and we want to make sure that they're ready for radio broadcast or ready for a rebroadcast on another live stream someday. And this is done not just through audio care, but through the visual components as well. So when our musicians arrive for a sound check, they not only are doing a sound check, but they're making sure that musicians are well lit, that they're not maybe drifting off into the dark areas of the stage, which the musicians like to do when they speak about the music. So they approach everything with a lot of care and a lot of class, and they're just a real treat to work with. We really cherish this relationship with Mid-South Audio.